As we move towards the conclusion of our missions conference this week, a week which has exposed us to God's global activity and, Lord willing, has excited us to get involved, we've talked really about three areas of involvement: praying, giving, and going. We hope that as we've rubbed shoulders with some of God's choice servants who serve on our behalf around the world, that we're motivated to pray for them and to lift them up to the Lord. And we hope that many from our church will consider going on mission, either on a short-term trip as those opportunities open up for us, or perhaps even long-term involvement with missions. But for a few moments, I want to talk about that other area of response to God's global activity, giving. You know, from the time we started our Global Impact Celebration back in 2014, we've had what we call our Faith Commitment Offering. That is where we ask you to pray and seek the Lord about how you will give financially over the next 12 months, above and beyond your regular tithes and offerings to the church, giving sacrificially to support the ongoing missions endeavors and partnerships we have together. But this year particularly, with all of its challenges, we really have a unique opportunity in giving. You know, just a week ago, I woke up to my normal inbox of emails, one of which is the daily account balance email I get from our bank. The account balance reflected in that email that morning was significantly more than the day before. When I opened up my bank app on my phone, I discovered there was a large deposit of money overnight from the United States Department of Treasury. It was the so-called COVID relief. I was dumbfounded by it. I mean, I knew we were supposed to be getting it, but I didn't really think about it much and even know how much it was going to be. Of course, I began thinking immediately about what we would do with this sudden influx of cash. Interestingly and providentially, it came the week before our missions conference. So I felt the Lord lay something on my heart, and I talked with Amy about it, and I want to share it with you. For the next 12 months, Amy and I have determined to continue to give the same regular monthly giving to missions in our church that we've had the previous 12 months. But this year, in addition to that, we'll also be giving what amounts to a double tithe of the COVID relief amount that appeared in our bank account last week. So 20% of the lump sum we got from the federal government, we've determined to give as a lump sum in addition to the regular missions giving we've committed to already. Now, as I thought about that, I brought it to our elders and asked them what they thought about challenging you to do something similar, and they were all for it. So our resident math whiz, Pastor Wade, put some estimates together. I want you to consider these numbers. If those who make up the regular attendance of our church give 10% of their COVID stimulus as a lump sum gift in addition to their regular missions giving, that would be an additional $28,000 towards missions this year. But if those who make up what constitutes our active membership gave 10%, well, that would be an additional $48,000 towards missions. And think about this. If all of our active members do what Amy and I have committed to do, give 20% of the COVID stimulus money to the missions as a lump sum gift in addition to your regular giving, that would be a total of $96,000 towards missions, and we would almost double our budget goal we've set for the next 12 months. Isn't that awesome? Now I want you to think about the special missions projects we could do with those kind of financial resources. The supplies and materials we could give to our partners on the field as they serve on our behalf around the world. How we could further fund Bible teachers in our local schools. How we could provide tremendous supplies for the Good News Club when it opens back up at the elementary school. How we could further fund our people going on short-term mission trips, or even continue supporting Send Relief as they accomplish their critical work around the world. The possibilities really are endless. Now I know you've prayed about regular giving to missions this next year, but would you prayerfully consider this challenge I've laid before you today? There's a saying you've probably heard me use before. It certainly applies here. God doesn't bless us financially in order to raise our standard of living. He blesses us financially in order to raise our standard of giving. I look forward with great anticipation to all that God is going to do in and through us this year.